How to make beef stew under 20 minutes. Let's get into it. All right. Welcome in. Welcome to Soulful Eats Beyond the Menu. My name is Chef Wally, also known as Miss Wally G on Instagram and all platforms. I'm so excited to share this recipe with you guys. If you haven't guessed already from my story feed, we are making beef stew. Yes, something that is cozy, is hearty, easy to make, and is with whole foods and has a ton of flavor. So that's what we're all about. Definitely wanted to share with you guys some menu items and some items that are not on our menu yet. So if you love it and you find it helpful, we have all the details and recipe in the description below. So we wasted no time here. We jumped right into shredding the skin off of our carrots. So just like that, we're going to go ahead and chop up everything. Beef stew is the perfect beginner meal, the perfect meal for someone that is busy, and you want dinner ready when you get home. Also, if you're working from home, this is the perfect thing to just throw in the crock pot and just let it cook. This took me under 20 minutes to prep, so I'm excited to share that. We chopped up our carrots. We're going to prepare our peppers. This is great too if you're not great at cutting. You don't have to be perfect with beef stew. It's yours at the end of the day. Cut those pieces in big slices. So you want your beef stew to be kind of like chunky, has a nice broth. Even here I can show you, my cut sizes are not, exact. This is how big I want my pepper. When it's all married together, it's going to be great. Get you some celery that's already ready to eat. Just as a prep tip for beginners, you don't have to get the whole celery. Just get the celery sticks, clean them, and chop them up as big as you want them or as little. Then one of my favorite parts of the beef stew, other than the beef, are the potatoes. So go ahead and chop up your potatoes into 4 pieces or 6 pieces. Again, if you want your stew to be chunky, you can definitely do four cuts. Make sure your stuff is clean, rinsed, ready to go. And I'm just cutting up my onion into larger halves so that way it all just spreads out really good. You can use any onion you like, red onion. This is my beef that I marinated. I will put all the seasonings that I use for this in the description below. You want to make sure it marinates at least for 2 hours if you can't do it overnight. I usually do chuck roast, but I had my hands on that cut of beef right now. And I'm about to put some seasonings at the bottom of the crock pot with some broth. And then I put my vegetables there. And I'm going to make like a little sandwich pretty much of vegetables, put the meat, and then put more vegetables on top. So I'm using the sea salt to make sure the vegetables are seasoned. The beef is already marinated, so we're good there. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of those vegetables there. Now the corn was too frozen to chop, so I'm just waiting until they're cooked, and then I'm going to chop up the corn. Spread your vegetables around. Make sure everything is nice and even so you don't have any uncooked parts. Now, my sneak tip when cooking stew like this, you want to use a vinaigrette. I like the red wine vinegar, but I couldn't find it, so I grabbed balsamic. This adds another level of flavor. Not so much salt, but like more just like a stewed, deep seasoned type of taste. It's so good. So definitely season the taste, but I just poured that much. Off camera, I made my famous honey butter cornbread. Yes, it is on the Soulful Eats menu and people go crazy over this. So I will show you guys how to do that eventually in my next video. This is what it looks like when it's cooked. I made a honey butter glaze that goes on top, and it was already seeped in and marinated in there. So it's nice and moist. It's not too sticky. It's something you want with almost every meal. So now we're going to dive back into our crock pot. Let's look at that stew. Let's see what we're working with. Yes, so you see now we got like a little broth going on. It's boiling. I already cut up my corn. Now that it's soft enough, you can go ahead and stir that stuff around. Make sure it's well done. It cooks for about like 5 to 6 hours, and we are done here. You can definitely cut up your steak or your beef. I didn't want to for this particular video, but this is the full and finished look. So if you haven't already, Go ahead and like and subscribe. Love for you to join our community at Soulful Eats. We're sharing some sneak tips beyond our menu and beyond our platform. So go ahead and enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time.